Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm going to be doing a little regional soda review from a drink that I picked up while I was in Virginia, and that is Frostie, Concord Grape soda. Now, I had to do a little bit of research because up here in the Northeast, I've never seen Frostie before, but it does say it's been around since 1939. So my thought was, okay, where is this from and is it regionalized? So per a little Google search, right, Frostie soda has been around since 1939. It was originated out of Maryland, and apparently the two flagships are root beer and diet root beer, even though they have numerous other flavors like I have here, the Concord Grape variety. Now, I was thinking that this wasn't out of like Virginia, Maryland, that area, because it does say that it is bottled in Michigan, but it is registered a Frostie Root Beer Company, LLC. So, and it now, I'm reading it here, it says bottled by Town Club Beverage Corp, Detroit, Michigan. So I wonder if it was its own thing at some point, tracing back, 100 years ago, and then it was bought up by this Town Club Beverage Corp. Let me know if you know below, but I haven't had a great grape soda in a while. There was a time in my life where grape soda was really my go-to. I loved grape soda, and I kind of just fell out of that probably when I got into drinking like Mountain Dew. But because this is something I've never seen before, and because the little caricature over there is quite adorable, I figured let's try Frostie Grape Soda. So this does look like it is a twist off. I like the old school bottle design. It's probably staying close to its roots with that. So, big ups on that. Pop the cap open. It was a twist off. I'm happy it wasn't ridiculously hard to twist off, because some twist offs that I've had in the past, I swear, need a bottle opener, because either that or I'm just not that strong. Now, doing the old scent test, I'm only getting like a hint of grape soda off here, a hint of the grape scent, not anything in particularly too strong, really. Now, I was hoping if I let it sit for like a minute or two, or a couple seconds, that the scent would then just start to permeate, and it hasn't. But that's fine, because the scent isn't really what makes a soda all that great, right? It's the flavor. So let's take some sips. Okay, I see you, Frostie. I really enjoy this. So, because it's Concord grape, right, and not like a white grape or a red grape, Concord grapes are a very specific type of grape, hence why they're normally used to make like grape jelly. This has a very good flavor to it. Now, I don't think it has any juice in here, right? No, it's just carbonated water, pure cane sugar, which I think is partially making a difference here. Citric acid, preservatives, Arabic gum, natural and artificial flavorings. The thing that I'm noticing with this, and I think I've noticed it a lot with sodas that use pure cane sugar versus high fructose corn syrup like the major manufacturers use, is the soda has more of a freshness to it and less of a syrupiness, which makes sense. So for a Concord grape flavor, I really like this because it's sweet. It's kind of a little too sweet. It is 40 grams of added sugar. That makes sense. And what I'm saying here is it says total grams of sugar, 37 grams, but then 40 grams of added. So how is the total less than the added? Because the added should be added into the total. I digress there. It does say 40 grams of added sugars. And yeah, it's sweet. It is. But that Concord grape flavor that it gives off is actually one of the better grape soda flavors that I've had. It really like hits the mark with it being like a sweet, almost like candy type grape flavor, right? Like it doesn't try to be it tries to be a soda, but it's not taking that generic grape soda flavor, is what I'm trying to say here. It hits to really a nice, like, sweet, refreshing type of like grape soda. Something that reminds me, and I've been saying this a lot recently, something that reminds me of like a melted like ice pop, right? Or like a melted sherbet, where it just has like a really good taste, but it's super sweet, like a melted ice pop would be still. But when this is cold, well, Frostie, I can see why you've been in business for, what is it, 83 years at this point? No, maybe. I don't know. Math isn't my thing. 1939 minus 2026. So that means in 13 years, 87 years. Okay. But, well, either way, math lesson for me right there. It's always good to keep the brain fresh, right? And that sugar probably helped with that equation in terms of thinking. But I can see why this has been in business for as long as it has been. It's a good tasting grape soda. I really kind of wish I would have got the root beer one because apparently that's the flagship. But for it being just a non-flagship flavor, it's pretty darn good. If you guys have had Frostie before, if I have any viewers there that are used to this being a beverage that you can pick up locally, what flavors do you recommend? Do you like the Concord Grape flavor, or do you find it a little too sweet, maybe not sweet enough? Let me know down below. But as someone who has never seen this before, I'm very impressed. I like it. I think you'll like it too, so check this one out, guys. As always, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I will catch you later. See ya. Bye.